Today was better. I felt like I made some nice adjustments with my putting, and that was the thing that held me back yesterday. I've driven it well the last 3 days. My iron play has been good, and the firm conditions I thoroughly like. That's kind of right up my alley with iron play. So I just wish I could have putted a little bit better yesterday. I made a few adjustments today, and some of the putts went in.
Tiger, it's only been 12 rounds since you came back to the Masters. This is the best score. Is it the best you've played?
Yes, it is. It's the best I've played. If you look at I was saying earlier to a man over here, I've been pretty one-dimensional in how I've hit my tee shots. It's just I kind of gone to my stock shot, because I just haven't played enough where I feel like I can hit different shots, So I gone to a shot that I know I can hit, and I can hit all different trajectories, which is kind of what I do. And the way the golf course is playing as fast as it is, a flat cut can go a very long way here. So I've been able to hit that shot, and then with the firm greens, I thoroughly enjoyed that for my iron game, and finally made some putts.
Tiger, what do you see as the main differences between the good days and the bad days?
Well, they're aches and pains and swelling. I still had that heel issue, so I didn't play in the Bahamas, and so I've stopped walking. Now it's a little sore right now.
What about the golf version of the good days versus the bad days?
Well, the golf part I can do. It's just a matter of whether I can get from point A to point B. That's been the struggle part of it. I can hit shots, I can hit balls on the range, I can chip, I can putt. It's just getting from point A to point B has been the biggest challenge.
Tiger, that adjustment you made on your putting, is it something, did you feel it? Did Rob see something? Did you look out on the telecast, that block putt? What was it?
Well, I just said, hey, I've always been a person who likes to hook my putts. And so I just tried to feel like I went back to releasing the putter blade more. More right hand, more release. And I just hate that blocky feeling, which I had yesterday, which I can't stand. So I go back to hooking my putts, and it felt like my normal stroke, which was good.
Tiger, you made a nice birdie on 10. I'm curious, what is 10 like now compared to what it was when you first started coming here? And do you still feel like it's a great hole?
Yeah, when I first came here, no one went for it. Blot and persimmon doesn't go very far. So no one went for it. We all laid up over to the far left or to the right. And the second shot wasn't as hard because we played a speedier ball. And then over the years, that right side has gotten steeper from the sand, and the slopes have gotten steeper. So the shots have become more challenging. And then now with the length of everyone hits it, more guys are going for it, which we never did. As I said, I was telling Christian going down 3 that I came out here and I watched Corey Pavin and Lanny play. And Corey hit in a bunker on 3, and Lanny hit pin eye to the bunker. I mean, what is that? 220 off the tee, but that was the era and those bad conditions. But it's just how the game's changed. Rory almost drove into the greenside bunker there yesterday. So technology's changed. Even though technology's changed, the golf course when it's dry and fast, it's still difficult.
I'm sorry, just to follow 1 sec. The technology's changing. Is the hole still like designed the way that makes it fair? Does it? You think
Well, we've moved. Well, they have moved the tees back. On a number of holes, right? So, like, for instance, number 12, we used to hit 1 irons and 2 irons down there, just kind of trap it down there. Now we got to walk back a half a par 4, to get back there. 8, well, again, it was a nice little 1 iron or 2 iron down there. We all played to the left, the right fairway didn't exist. Yeah. So, yes, they have made some changes. They've added some length where they're able to do it. But then again, if you get the right conditions here, if you get the golf course either soaking wet or hard and fast like it is now, it's a heck of a challenge.
Thanks.
Tiger, especially on a day like today, how much do you feel like it's the old days, for lack of a better term, and how satisfying is it? Does it all just kick back in like here it is. I still have this.
Yeah, feel wise, yes, I do. As I was saying earlier, I feel I can hit golf balls. I can do all that stuff. You know, I can chip and putt back home, and I can do all that stuff. But I haven't walked and played a lot, and so that's the challenge. And the ebb and flow of adrenaline. You know, I haven't had adrenaline in my system in a while, so getting the numbers right. So that's taken a little bit of time, and Joey and I have been lockstep in making those adjustments.
How does your body feel now compared to after the third round at Augusta? How much difference has a year made in your stamina?
It's different. That cold weather that came in there was not good. You know, kids and I were talking about it. At our age and our banged up bodies, it just doesn't feel good when it gets cold. Yeah, they're like my core is so much stronger than it was then. That's one of the reasons why I've got the speed that I have, and I can't use the ground. I was saying in the press conference earlier this week, I can't use the ground like I used to and explode. I have to use my core to get speed. I've always had speed, but I've had to use it a different way, but also be careful with my back being fused. So just had to find different ways to do it, and it's a challenge. That's the fun part about it.
Tiger, at any point getting ready for this, was the idea of maybe adding an event before the Masters on your mind? And would this week impact that decision, you know, to maybe add another one before Augusta?
You know, Bobby, I don't know about that right now. I got to recover for tomorrow. I'm a little bit on the sore side, so let's just recover, figure out tomorrow, and hopefully shoot a low one. I wanted to get in touch with the leaders today. I was hoping to shoot something a little bit lower than I did, just so I could reach out to them, hopefully with a low round tomorrow, but I might be a little far away. So hopefully tomorrow I'll go out and play a good one. Post this event, we'll go ahead and reassess everything and see where we are, see how I recover from a full tournament. I haven't done this in a while. The last time I did it was at the Open Championship, so it's been a while. So hopefully that the body will still feel good sometime later next week. But as of right now, recovery tonight will be fun.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.